The year is 2025. Tensions are rising across the globe. In the Arctic, Russian and Chinese vessels test boundaries. NATO allies are on alert. Suddenly, a viral story erupts. Trump demands Canada buy $20 billion in U.S. submarines. Canada says no. Social media explodes. Comment sections praise Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney for standing up to Trump. The problem? This entire narrative is fiction. A viral lie crafted for clicks, not truth. The real story is about strategy, security, and the future of the Arctic. The real drama is in the details, not the clickbait. Here's what you need to know. Let's get to the facts. There's no evidence Trump ever demanded Canada buy $20 billion in U.S. submarines. No credible news outlet or government source supports this claim. It's pure online misinformation, clickbait designed to provoke outrage and rack up views. Canada's submarine procurement began years before this rumor with a transparent request for information in 2024. Companies worldwide were invited to participate. American shipyards build nuclear subs, but Canada only wants conventional diesel-electric boats. The viral story falls apart under scrutiny. The real story is about careful planning and national interest. Let's look at what Canada is actually building. Here's the reality. Canada is launching the Canadian Patrol Submarine Project, or CPSP. The budget? A staggering $60 billion Canadian dollars, about $43.5 billion US. The goal? Replace 4 aging Victoria-class submarines with up to 12 new advanced, conventionally powered subs. These new submarines will protect Canadian sovereignty, especially in the Arctic, and operate under ice for extended periods. Armed with modern torpedoes and missiles, they'll provide a powerful deterrent. The timeline is long, first delivery expected around 2035, with the full fleet operational by 2043. To bridge the gap, the current Victoria-class subs are being upgraded. The project is also about jobs and industry, requiring the winning bidder to invest in Canadian shipyards and technology. This is a nation-building effort, not just a military upgrade. It's about security, economic growth, and preparing for the future. The CPSP is the largest defense procurement in Canadian history. It's a strategic investment, not a reaction to outside pressure. Now let's see who's actually building these submarines. In August 2025, Canada shortlisted 2 suppliers, Germany's ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems and South Korea's Hanwha Ocean. No American firms made the cut, because the US only builds nuclear subs, not the conventional type Canada needs. Germany and South Korea are global leaders in advanced diesel-electric submarines. TKMS offers the Type 212 CD, Hanwha, the KSS-3, both top-tier ice-capable designs. This isn't about politics, it's about technical fit and strategic diversification. By partnering with Germany and South Korea, Canada strengthens ties with Europe and the Indo-Pacific, reducing reliance on a single supplier. It's a smart geopolitical move, not a snub to the US. Canada and the US remain close allies, cooperating through NORAD and NATO. For this project, the best partners are simply outside the US. The viral narrative of a US rejection is a fundamental misunderstanding of defense procurement. Canada is choosing what works best for its needs. The real story is about capability, not confrontation. Let's look at the bigger picture. The $60 billion submarine project is part of a major shift in Canadian defense policy. Outlined in Our North Strong and Free, this strategy responds to a more dangerous world. Canada is finally committing to NATO's 2% defense spending target by 2026. The submarine project is the largest piece of this plan. The Arctic is now a strategic priority. Climate change is opening new shipping lanes and attracting Russian and Chinese activity. The new subs will patrol under the ice, deterring threats and protecting sovereignty. This is about adapting to new realities and taking responsibility for national defense. The post-Cold War peace is over. Great power competition is back. Canada's new policy is a generational investment in security. The submarine project is a cornerstone of this future. It's not about a viral spat, it's about real-world strategy. Now, the final verdict. Let's be clear. The viral story of Trump demanding Canada buy US submarines is pure fiction. There's zero evidence it ever happened. Canada's real story is a $60 billion multi-year project to modernize its submarine fleet. US firms weren't suitable bidders. Canada needs conventional subs, not nuclear. The decision to work with Germany and South Korea is about capability and strategy, not politics. This is part of a broader defense shift, meeting NATO targets and focusing on the Arctic. Canada is charting its own course, investing in security and alliances for the 21st century. Ignore the viral myths. The real story is about a nation preparing for the future, not rejecting a neighbor. When you see sensational claims, remember the facts. Canada's submarine project is about strength, strategy, and sovereignty. Canada's ambitious submarine program isn't just about modernizing its fleet, it's about securing its future. To gain a deeper understanding, let's turn to the experts. Dr. Elizabeth Reynolds, a defense analyst, explains, Canada's decision to invest in conventional submarines from Germany and South Korea is a strategic move. These subs are quieter and more suited for Arctic operations, which is a growing area of focus for Canadian defense. But what does this mean for the geopolitical landscape? Dr. Michael Adams, a geopolitical strategist, weighs in. Canada's strengthened submarine fleet will enhance its role within NATO and bolster its claim in the Arctic. This move signals to both allies and potential adversaries that Canada is serious about its sovereignty and security. However, the program isn't without its challenges. The $60 billion investment is considerable, and there are risks associated with such a large-scale project. Yet, as Dr. Reynolds points out, the long-term benefits far outweigh the short-term costs. A modern, capable submarine fleet is essential for 21st century maritime operations. Looking ahead, Canada's submarine program is poised to play a crucial role in international relations. As global powers vie for influence in the Arctic, Canada's readiness will be tested. But with a strategic vision and expert partnerships, Canada is well positioned to navigate these complex waters. In the end, the future of Canada's submarine program is about more than military hardware. It's about asserting national identity, fulfilling international commitments, and preparing for a dynamic and uncertain world. Stay tuned as we closely follow this evolving story, bringing you the latest updates and expert analyses. Canada's bold submarine strategy hasn't gone unnoticed on the world stage. As news of the $60 billion project broke, allies and rivals alike have been quick to react, each interpreting Canada's move through their own geopolitical lens. Among NATO allies, the response has been largely positive. The United States and the United Kingdom have publicly welcomed Canada's renewed commitment to Arctic security, with officials expressing confidence that these new submarines will strengthen joint operations and intelligence sharing in the region. Germany and South Korea, as the chosen suppliers, have lauded the partnership. German Chancellor Markus Weber called it a testament to trust and shared values, while South Korea's defense ministry described the deal as a new era in defense cooperation. Yet, not all reactions are celebratory. Russia, with its own ambitions in the Arctic, has voiced unease. State media outlets labeled Canada's submarine investment as escalatory, suggesting it could trigger a renewed military buildup in the region. Chinese analysts, meanwhile, have characterized Canada's move as aligning too closely with Western military interests, warning it may further complicate the delicate balance in the Arctic. The global media has been abuzz with commentary. Major outlets like BBC, Al Jazeera, and the New York Times have highlighted Canada's determination to assert its sovereignty, while others question the economic and environmental impact of such a massive defense expenditure. Headlines range from Canada's submarine gambit Arctic power play to a costly bet for the North. As the world watches, one thing is clear. Canada's submarine strategy is making waves far beyond its own shores, reshaping alliances, provoking rivals, and igniting debates about the future of Arctic security. The story is just beginning, and its global impact will be felt for years to come.